the Washington football team, formerly the Washington Redskins, had announced that they are banning all Native American headdresses and face paint. I'm on board with this. What do you say?
Okay. Now, what I thought they were going to do when they came out with the new team name, I like the Washington football team, NFL. Not so happy with it. Okay. I'm a huge football fan. They're in my division. I'm a Cowboys fan.
Are you a Washington Redskins Washington football team fan? Are you familiar with this team?
I am because they're in my division. I'm a Cowboys fan.
Okay.
So, anyways, I wish what they would do is they would take like some native people, indigenous people from the areas, bring them in, kind of give the stadium like a smudge, get all the bad aura out of it, and kind of do like a celebration of you've grown. This is what we're going to now. And then no more of that. Of course, no more native headdresses. I thought that died with Peter Pan back in 32.
Man, I mean, and this is going to open up a whole discussion about like, I feel like maybe I'm off base. I don't want to bash the United States here, but I feel like they're like 4 or 5 decades behind us in terms of like progressiveness, because there's people talking about this story that are like, I will not call them Native Americans. They're still called Indians. And it's like, whoa, we are so far beyond that in Canada. We are so far. And then people saying, I should be able to wear a Native American headdress. And up in Canada, it's like, what? Like, it is so bizarre that these people are so ass backwards that they don't understand why these are problematic. And even the Native American Indian thing, when they say we're still going to call them Indians, you realize it I don't even really think it's, to me, it just makes a person sound stupid, because Indians live in India. Native Americans are native to America.
I was letting you finish your point that like you're like call them Indians. Now, I think of like the Indian population we have here in Canada. That's what I thought of. Like not the indigenous people or the native Canadians. No, I was thinking
people from India.
Yes, that's what I was thinking of. I wasn't thinking headdress and all that. No, I was literally thinking of the guys like call center guys. Like, I don't want to sound racist.
Well, you just did. Anyway, I get what you're saying. It's surprising that this is a discussion that they're having to have. That to me, people go, well,
dude, I already said it. People from Boston are assholes and they're uneducated. Everybody from Boston, couple stories later, so they finally got rid of the Redskins and they're banning it. And you're like, what the hell's going on? I honestly think that once you get so far, like you can draw a square of like maybe 3 or 4 states that I could say are up in the current times. And I think every other one's like, one's in the 80s, one's in the 60s, one's in the 40s. One still thinks they probably still going to war with fucking Germany. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think they're all over the place. And I don't think there's a couple of states that are up, but there's not a lot.
I just have 2 points that I always go back to whenever this Native American headdress thing comes up is, one, dressing up as a race is racist. Dressing up in a costume of another race. I'm dressed up in a costume of another race. That is racist. There's no 2 ways about that. I'm dressing up as a Native American. That's racist. Bottom line, no ifs, ands, or buts. The second point is a Native American headdress is something that you need to earn. So it would be like wearing a Medal of Honor or a judo black belt or martial arts. I almost got that fly. It is like wearing a Medal of Honor or a martial arts black belt when you haven't earned it, or a military uniform when you have not earned it. It is offensive, whether you take race into account or not. So for those 2 reasons, of course, these things should be banned.
Correct. Like I can't just like dress up as a cop and steal a cop car.
There you go. Exactly. You need to earn the right to dress up like a cop. You need to earn the right to wear a Native American headdress.
And listen, even like, I don't even know what a white guy can do. If I go to a powwow and I'm invited by one of our one of our native friends or indigenous friends, and they go like, you can wear this or something or whatever have you, like that's okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's different. Is if a person who is a part of that community is showing you how to behave in that situation and you respect what they're telling you, absolutely. But if you're like, I'm going to a football game and I'm going to dress up like a Native American, pretty fucked up. That's
unless you're Native American.
Yeah, if you are, but I mean, you wouldn't be dressing up like a Native American. You would be respecting your heritage, and yeah,
we're 100%. I said this before, man, and this is how much you don't understand how racist America is. Mm-hmm. They used to always have on Thanksgiving the Dallas Cowboys play the Redskins. It was Cowboys and Indians on yeah. So you want to think how fucking racist America is? On Thanksgiving, the Cowboys and the Redskins played. So it was Cowboys and Indians. Like they just stopped that a couple years ago.